right, so today is follow-up Thursday. You guys remind us about storylines that we haven't tied up in a nice little bow for you. And this one came from, just knock yourself out.
Was that your face on the mic?
What?
I'm starting to have a hot flash over here.
You all right over there?
Everyone's freezing in the studio, and I'm sweating because I got my electric blanket on.
Mo, will you do me a favor and look up NFL concussion protocol?
I got you.
Happy might have it right now. Rachel Moreland says, hey, a few weeks back, there was a story of a guy who said he had a new relationship, and the lady said she is now pregnant with his child. Not knowing that he already had a vasectomy, he was being so sensitive about the situation and wasn't sure how he was going to tell/ask her if it could be someone else's, and I haven't seen an update yet. Okay, Rachel Moreland, let's get you some answers.
All right, so this originally, we originally heard this story October of this past year, and our listener was panicking when he found out the woman he'd been dating for 3 whole months was pregnant. And panicking, you would think for one reason, but he knew the baby wasn't his because he got a vasectomy years ago. He was waiting until they got serious before telling her, so he hadn't disclosed this to her. So now he was faced with a decision. He didn't want to call her out for sleeping with multiple people, and essentially he didn't want to call her a sleut, but he knew the chances of him being the father just weren't possible. So we told him to be straightforward with her and tell her about the vasectomy. So did he ever tell her the truth or not?
Yes. I told her about my vasectomy. That was the most awkward conversation, but it had to be done. I just laid it out there, told her straight up that there was no way I could be the dad. She was totally shocked. We actually split for a bit. Needed some space, you know. But the thing is, we really like each other. So, after a couple of days apart, we're hanging out again. I'm still not sure what's going to happen when the baby arrives. It's a weird spot to be in. Liking someone a lot, but having this huge thing hanging over us.
And that's one way to, or one thing to call it.
Yeah. We're just taking it day by day for now. I'll keep you posted on how it all pans out.
Did he say in here at any point when he got this? It was a few years ago.
Yeah.
All right, so I don't think that gunk can stay in you. The live gunk can stay in you for years. I know when a lot of guys have this misconception that as soon as you get the vasectomy done, and then I'm not exactly sure how to say this. After like one time of releasing, that you're safe, and it's not like that at all. It takes a couple of different times. So they have sex thinking the vasectomy is going to protect them, when the truth is you haven't emptied the tank yet, if you know what I mean.
It's super rare, but they can fail. Like there's a trend on TikTok of all things of wives talking about their husbands' vasectomies failing and pushing men to check their vasectomies every single year because they're like, we thought we were fine, and look at this child now. We have twins because it failed.
Years after the vasectomy?
Some of them are years.
Really? No, I've never heard of that.
Yeah, somebody DM'd me after we did this and said that after 13 years of her husband having a vasectomy, they got pregnant.
What?
Wow.
13 years. Crazy.
I've had a shock.
Yeah, if I'm the husband in that situation, I'm like, I don't believe you.
I would be in the same boat, actually, because when I first saw the first one, I was like, okay, covering your tracks. But then they kept popping up of all these women saying how the vasectomies are failing and you should get them checked yearly.
Bert Show.